Hi there, this is Courtney Robinson, and this is my update on the Lost Art of Resourcefulness, or the Resourcefulness Challenge. That if you watch me, you know I put myself on a 1-year buying freeze for certain things, not for everything because that's too strict for 1 year and it's just not reasonable. But no clothes, no shoes, no purses or jewelry. And that also included books. And so if you see a little furry head out the side of my body, I'm not an alien. This is Jameson, and he's 5 years old today. So he's my buddy. He's the boss of the farm. At least he thinks he is. All right, so let's talk about what we've been doing and how things have been going. I haven't posted a lot lately because I have been traveling, and quite frankly, I took Facebook off my phone, and what a joy that has been. I like Facebook, I like keeping up with people, but it is such a time suck. And I've been just really focused on my goals and doing, things with my family. I've had some family in the hospital, and so it's kept me from doing a lot. And I've been trying just to improve myself. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of people to help me stay motivated on this journey. So I would really encourage you all, if you are trying to get out of debt or trying to make more money, watch things on YouTube that support that. Every morning I will get up and I follow on Instagram like Debt Free Community, Financial Independence, Retire Early, and I will look at those and I will watch a little video that supports me in my journey. So yeah, it really, really helps, and other people's ideas help. Even if they're things just seeing other people actively do things will support you, and not feeling like you're the only one that lives this way. So I will say that I feel like my quality of life is actually better living this way than it was when I had the stress of car payments and credit cards. I mean, that's no way to live, and that doesn't feel good. I feel in control of my life now, and that feels good. So I've been on this journey for a long, long time, and we recently took a trip, and so let me back up. I was on this journey, and I got divorced, and through that divorce, I was able to pay off all debt associated with that divorce. I had one car payment, keep my home, and I grew my business substantially after the divorce because I was motivated not to have to go to work for anybody else. And I did work for some other people part-time and still do as a contract worker, but I'm still self-employed and have had a lot more flexibility and freedom. So I've been successful living this path. Have I been rich? No. Do I have any debt? Just a mortgage. That's it. So we're doing pretty good. And we recently went on a vacation and we paid cash for it. I want to say we spent about $3,500. And I will say this, your tendencies when you live like this, it's really hard to overspend. Like, we would go out to eat, and we would, if we really wanted something, like let's say there was a really expensive fish and we really wanted it, we would treat ourselves. But we would do things like, if breakfast came in the morning with the hotel, we would eat breakfast in the hotel. Or, we would pack picnic if we were going like to a beautiful park. I mean, we were in Yellowstone, so it was beautiful. We just didn't buy a lot of souvenirs. We didn't spend a lot of money on souvenirs and things like that. I mean, we just we used the amenities where we were staying, and rather than going and doing things that cost a lot. I mean, we picked a couple of things on our trip that cost a lot, like a horseback ride and things like that. But for the most part, like for all the souvenirs we went to, they were having an art festival, and it was a $5 fee, but we got like homemade gifts for our friends and family that were small enough to carry back in the plane for like $5, $10, $15 a piece. So I think we in total spent like $150. So, and it was more precious and beautiful, and not just some cheap stuff, like handmade keychains, like Western style keychains, pottery, things like that. So that was really a good thing and really cool. And you just can't help but think that way after you live that way for a long time, because it is the little things that add up and matter. We didn't deprive ourselves, but paying cash, it just becomes easy, and it becomes a way of life, and it's just easy. So, all right. So some things we've done recently. I discovered that I thought with Prime, Amazon Prime, which I buy through my business, I was getting all of these free Kindle content books. Well, turns out no. I thought Prime was included in my Kindle, and it turns out the Kindle Direct that I've been using is charging me $10.49 a month. So I'm about to cancel that because I have a lot of other books to read. The only benefit to that is my vision is very poor. And so at night, it's easier for me to see the backlit screen than it is for me to hold a book. I wear reading glasses during the day with my contacts, and at night I wear my regular glasses, but my vision's not well enough to see a book unless it's large print. So that's kind of the downer to that. So I'm going to have to remedy that, but I'm going to get rid of Kindle Direct because technically that is buying books, even though I thought I wasn't. We have just renewed our insurance policies on our cars and on our home. We got our home insurance policy down by about $100 a year. It's still pretty expensive. If you don't want to have high insurance costs, I will tell you, if you live more than 5 miles from a fire department, you're probably going to have higher insurance. It could be as much as double. It is for us, and it really stinks. However, I combined my husband's insurance with my insurance on our auto, and we were able to save over $100 a month or $1,200 a year. So with that, my husband went, the one debt we had, which I didn't really include it in our debts because it was a business debt, was we had a tractor. And my husband was like really hesitant to pay this tractor off. We had the money sitting in the bank. It drove me crazy. But I wasn't going to argue with him because he was wanting to build his credit score and all this stuff. So I didn't really want to, it wasn't worth arguing about to me. I knew we could pay it off if we needed to. It made me sick to know we're paying that interest. My husband went today and paid it off, and he called me and he was like, did you know that this loan cost us? Well, they tacked some insurance on. It was a misunderstanding. But they charged us $400 for insurance for the year, even though we purchased insurance, and apparently we didn't read some fine print. So do that because that saves you money. And there was a misunderstanding, and that loan, we paid almost $2,000, and we still owe $13 after paying almost $2,000, and we paid $14 for the tractor. So costly mistake, but now we know. So we paid off the tractor. That's going to save us a $350 a month payment, $50 in interest. And I figured that up, and that is $8,400 a year that we just saved today with the tractor, the insurance, and the interest. So yeah, tractor paid off, insurance, Kindle Direct, those are the things. And I'm just not spending. I've had a few expenses with the house, and you can see here I'm in my office. I have changed one of my rooms to a yoga room to work privately with clients, but I'm not doing that a lot, but I'll make a couple $100 here and there on the side doing that, and I'm putting that back into the business. So like I'm painting a mirror and a bookshelf just because I want that room to feel comfortable, because a lot of my clients have serious illnesses, and I want it to really feel soft and comforting in there. We had considered buying a rental property for a vacation rental, and I made the decision to hold off. I have saved the money for the down payment. Unless something really great comes along. I'm really busy this year, and I'll be retiring from my vocational school next year, and I think I probably will start one small vacation rental, or we're going to build a small cabin on the property and use it as a vacation rental. So I'm going to try to find a way to create residual income for myself. And I've opened a flea market booth because, quite frankly, I have a whole storage building full of crap that is too valuable to give away. And it sounds stupid when I say this, that I'm paying $120 a month for it, but we had other things we had to store because when we moved out here, we lost a 2-car garage, a large storage building, and a basement. And we don't have all that out here. We have a small attic and closets. So we are in the process of rebuilding the storage building on the property, finishing out our attic, and building some storage space outside in the carport. So I got a flea market booth that I'm splitting 3 ways. It won't cost me that much, and I'm going to try to make some money doing that for a while and see how that goes. So those are the updates. Not a lot going on. I have some goals to save a whole year's worth of income in the next year and to have money to replace my car. I'm going to sell my car and use the money I saved to buy a newer to me car that will last a good 10 years. And yeah, things are going good. Just staying focused. So have a great day. And I think my next video will be on things I haven't given up for financial freedom. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is helpful to someone else.